Gamification 101. Today's topic, human resources. Before we continue, let's make sure you understand what gamification is. Gamification is the use of game elements and game design techniques in non-game contents. In other words, all the cool nuts and bolts that make games fun apply to real-world aspects that might not be so fun. To successfully gamify a real-world aspect, you need to make sure you address some major points. First, you need to clearly establish a goal you're trying to achieve by gamifying that aspect. Are you trying to make the user reach a goal, learn new information, expand their skills, or test their knowledge? These are all questions you should be asking yourself to help you decide what the purpose is of your game. Second, you need to know your target audience and who your users are going to be. Creating an appeal tailored to that target group will help improve the overall effectiveness. Third, you need to consider the game mechanics that match the intended learning content. Some users will have different learning types depending on different variables. Finally, you need to consider those different variables, such as age, gender, and culture. A female teenager is going to have a different preference, as opposed to a middle-aged man. What is the first thing you need to establish when applying gamification? Game design techniques, a goal you're trying to achieve, learning content, or a target audience? You're right! Establishing a goal helps pave the way to a successful gamification application. You earned a badge! The workforce has taken a huge hit in employee engagement, recruitment, and retention. Latest research shows that 31.5% of employees are engaged at work, while a total of 68.5% are disengaged. That's over half. We feel like our contribution isn't as important. Considering millennials are beginning to fill the global workforce, it's pretty obvious how employers are trying to reach out to make that connection by speaking to us in the language we all live, breathe, and dream in, technology. There's something about the click of a button, the sound of a level completed, and the satisfaction of earning a reward that engages us. What percent of employees in the workforce are disengaged at work? 31.5%, 50%, 17%, or 68.5%? Yep, a whopping 68.5%. That's another badge for you. There is great potential of using gamification through human resources to aid this engagement, recruitment, and retention crisis in the workforce. Gamified onboarding and recruitment creates a more efficient and enjoyable process for employees. This can lead to attract qualified candidates and even reward employees for referring such candidates. By institutionalizing knowledge and consistency through gamification, employers retain valuable employees and avoid costly turnover. Tracking employee performance through such games allows them to pinpoint star employees and make sure they get recognition, acting as motivation for other employees and a resourceful tool when considering promotions, raises, and other tangible rewards. As if it isn't self-explanatory already, games automatically attract and engage our attention. Throw in some work concepts, and you have employees that look forward to training, actively participate at work, and want to do better at their job. They might earn payday off as a reward. Gamification allows employers to avoid costly turnover and retain valuable employees. True or false? Correct. Very true. Badge for you! Some critics believe that gamification will cause employees to participate due to extrinsic motivation and not intrinsic, so physical rewards instead of intangible rewards like a sense of achievement. Employers can still gain intrinsic motivation and engagement by doing gamification wisely. By allowing users to set their own goals and personalize their games, they realize the relevance of the goal within that gamified application to their real-life work. This minimizes the power of rewards and in turn strengthens the underlying goal it's trying to achieve. We can avoid a negative impact of gamification on intrinsic motivation by allowing user personalization, focusing on extrinsic motivation, offering physical rewards, or using a lot of game elements. That's right! Allowing user personalization gives users a sense of personal engagement, enhancing intrinsic motivation. Keep it up, another badge. Let's check the stats. The gamification industry is expected to grow to over $2 billion in the US by the end of 2015. 61% of surveyed CEOs, CFOs, and other senior executives say that they take daily game breaks at work. Over 350 companies have launched major gamification projects since 2010. Almost 80% of learners say that they would be more productive if their institutions or work was more game-like. And by 2018, the global gamification market will reach $5.5 billion. Gamification is taking over. True or false? That's totally true. Gamification is all around you. Wow, you earned another badge! Congratulations! You have earned 5 badges. You are now a Gamification Pro and have increased your knowledge about its great potential human resources. Until next time.